Today's video is focusing on how to stop neglecting yourself as a mom and how to start making yourself a priority, even if you are crazy busy. I talk to moms every single day, and this is one of the main problems that I hear. Day in and day out, I haven't made myself a priority for years. It's too hard as a busy mom. I feel guilty about making myself a priority. Hear this so often. And we all know that there's only so much time in a day. We only have so much energy to spend. There's only so much brain power to figure all this out. So, first of all, I want to talk about recognizing the cost of not making yourself a priority. Let's say, for example, you've been telling yourself you're going to get healthy maybe after your kids grow up, or maybe after the pandemic ends, or maybe after the next big event. And then before you know it, months, if not years, have passed and you're stuck exactly where you were at the start. So what? Doesn't matter. So your health is either going one of two ways. You're either making your health better or worse. And if you're actively choosing to eat poorly and not move your body and not sleep well, then your health is deteriorating at a faster pace. You're going to look older, you're going to feel older than you should. But if you are fueling your body with antioxidant rich foods, and you move and you strengthen your muscles, you're going to look younger, you're going to feel younger, you're going to protect yourself from unwanted medical issues down the line. So there's clear benefits, and you have the choice. You can choose one of these two paths. Maybe so another thing to consider if you have young kids and you desire to get your health in alignment, your lack of energy may keep you, if you're choosing to go down the path of poor choices, it may be keeping you from really showing up with your kids in those really precious years. Not being present because you're too tired, not doing active, things with them outside because you feel too out of shape. It's causing you to miss out on things in life. Remember that you are the example of health for your kids. They will likely model the type of health that you show them. There are generational chains around people's struggle with their weight. I talk to women all the time who tell me this. I've seen my family struggle with weight. I've seen my mom. I've seen my dad, whoever it might be, struggle with making good health decisions. So you can be the one that breaks the chain. And I see this a lot in my medical practice as well, which is why I've created a program to help moms just like you to change that narrative in your family and create a larger impact to future generations. So, by not choosing to take care of yourself and make yourself a priority, you may be continuing down those family lines of either obesity or heart disease or whatever it is that you see over and over again in your family. Maybe the cost of not making yourself a priority is that you're not volunteering at school, getting involved with things at your church, whatever it is that you feel called to do. You're not doing those things because your health is not where you want it to be. So all this, the cost of doing nothing to make yourself and your health is great. Let's just acknowledge that. And it's often, it's so much more than just a few pounds. So we've recognized the cost. So what do you do about it after you've done that? So the second step to making yourself a priority is to get a really clear picture of what is possible. A lot of moms that I talk to, they don't actually believe they can get to their goal weight. Now, let me say, you have to have a realistic goal weight, but something that is realistic that maybe you've seen in the past. Maybe you saw it right before you had a baby, or maybe you saw it before a big event happened or whatever. So recognizing that you can get there, recognizing that you can enjoy real foods. In this community, we talk a lot about the importance of enjoying real food, food that grows, food that God created. It's not rocket science. It's just eating food that your body was actually designed to eat. And when you can do that, weight loss is pretty simple. The other thing to get really clear on is that you can make a healthy lifestyle your norm. Even if this feels totally overwhelming right now, I can help you to make this your new norm. It takes some reprogramming of your brain. We have to get into making really simple habits along the way so that your subconscious is reprogrammed to just do the things that are going to serve you instead of keep you away from your goal. So Recognize the cost of not making yourself a priority is number one. Number two is getting a really clear picture of what is possible. You can get to your goal weight, you can enjoy real food, you can have a healthy lifestyle. These are not out of the realm of possibility. Number three step to making yourself a priority is to get really practical. When are you going to show up for yourself? When are you going to exercise? When are you going to meal plan and meal prep? Who is going to help you along the way? Who's going to help you cook? Who's going to help keep you accountable? Who's going to watch your kids? All these really practical things. How are you going to do this? So how are you going to meal prep? What kind of foods are you going to eat? Just very practical steps to make this a reality. And then number four is to get support. If you're in this group and you've struggled with your weight for a long time, something you're doing is not working and you need help to get there. So instead of beating your head, against whatever the saying is, right? So instead of trying the same thing over and over again that's not working, isn't that the definition of insanity? Work with somebody like myself who I focus on this with my clients every single day, and I've already done the brain work. I know how to get you from point A to point B in a way that's going to save you months, if not years, of struggling to get to that goal weight that we've already pictured, that we talked about, that we know that you can do. So the other thing is working in community. So working with other people who are going through the same thing is incredibly powerful. As human beings, we aren't designed to walk alone. It's just not how we are designed. And it's a lot more effective to have people to support you when you're feeling down, to celebrate with, to share your victories, share your struggles for the week. And that's exactly what we do in the program that I have called Fit Moms Academy. We have a whole community of kingdom-minded women who are really working together to get to our goal weights, to make a healthy lifestyle possible, not for the fact of hitting a certain number on the scale, but to achieve what God has called us to do, to release the burden of excess weight, to stop negating ourselves, to break those generational chains. All those things are a really big part of that. So as a reminder, how do you make yourself a priority? How do you stop neglecting yourself? Recognize the cost of not doing that. Get a really clear picture of what's possible, where you're going. Get practical. How are you going to do it specifically? And get support to get there. When you can have all those four steps together, it creates a really powerful vision. It creates a lot of momentum to get things on track, and you can make yourself a priority. You can hit your goal weight. You can enjoy fitness, enjoy real food, and have a healthy lifestyle for good. So as you work through this process to truly make sure make yourself a priority, I also want to encourage you to celebrate as you go. It's not easy to do when you're taking care of other human beings, right? Especially little ones, or especially when you have several things going on. So when you've gone through all these steps, when you've thought through them, I want you to then reach out to me in the link below. I'll drop it if you're watching on YouTube, or in our Facebook group, Fit for Life. I will drop the link for how you can sign up for your call to start making yourself a priority. So I just want to encourage you to stop wasting time. If you have been in the yo-yo diet world, if you've struggled with your weight for a long time, I have the tools. We have a community that can help you to get there. So let's come up with practical solutions to help you to feel supported along the way. And I offer these consult calls for free for moms that are really serious about making this their reality. So if you're in the point where you're like, I've had enough, I want to make this my new reality, to live a healthy lifestyle the way that I really want to, then let's hop on a call and figure out how to make that your reality. So again, stop procrastinating. Let's start your journey now. Imagine where you could be in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months if you start today and make yourself a priority. Stop neglecting yourself. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe to watch these videos every single week. If you have not joined our Facebook community called Fit for Life, make sure you do so to have motivation daily to keep you on track. And if you're ready to get started, reach out to me. Let's schedule your free consult call. Let's get you enrolled in Fit Moms Academy and stop delaying the progress that you really want to make. Thank you.